May the gods keep the wolves in the hills and the women in our beds.
Hey! Is this heaven? No. It's Iowa.
Well, hello, sexy monkeys. Welcome back to Sky G Experience. I'm Ben. This is episode 4 review of the TV miniseries The Offer, which is on Paramount Plus, and it's about the making of Godfather in the 1972. And I'm telling you guys, wow. I'm telling you guys, watch this shit. It's amazing. And it's only $5 a month. And you can do a week free trial. And you can knock it all out. I did it all in one day. I wished I watched this earlier. So there's 10 episodes. They've only done 5 so far. So they still got 5 more that haven't come out yet. But I watched all 5 to catch up. So I'm current. I'm caught up to date. So with each new episode, I will do it as soon as I watched it. But I'm knocking all 5 out right now to catch up. And this is episode 4. And really the highlight of this episode would be Marlon Brando's character. You really get to, it's been leading up to this about him playing the role. In this episode, you really get to see the character for the first time. And oh my fucking god, you thought Al Pacino character was spot on? Which it is. It's fucking spot on. But Marlon Brando's, oh my god. This motherfucker looks just like Marlon Brando. He sounds just like Marlon Brando. And he has the mannerisms of Marlon Brando. Oh my god. Blew me away. This episode is the best episode so far. Out of these 5 episodes, the 4th one is my favorite. And I think it's Marlon Brando part because, like, amazing. I cannot wait to see him, Francis Ford Coppola, and Al Pacino, those 3 characters together. I'm pretty sure it's the next episode 6. But right now it's episode 4. Frank Sinatra, he really does not want this movie to be made to the point where he tells Mickey Cohn in LA to send a message to the producer, Miles Teller, the main guy, his character Al Ruddy, to the point where it's like, yo, he almost got killed. And it's just like, they don't fuck around at all when it comes to this Godfather stuff. You get to introduce to the Harlem black community, and it's nice to get to see their point of view during this time period, because this is the early 70s. So the movie came out in 72. They filmed in 71, so this has to be late 70s to early 71. Joey Gallo, he gets out of prison. Joey Gallo, if you don't know, look him up on Wikipedia, but he is like a dude you don't want to fuck with back then, Mafia. He is definitely one of those hitmen guys that are just tough as fucking nails, and you want nothing to do with him. But also, the main guy, Miles Teller, his character, Al, he gets broken up by his girlfriend in this episode. So he deals a lot with that on top of making this movie, The Godfather. They set up the production office in New York City. So they're filming The Godfather in New York City. So in pre-production, they set up like a headquarters, so to speak. So say you go to war, you want to have a headquarters where everything's, assembled. They set that up now, so they're starting to figure out what's going on. They're starting to figure out the characters. They got the main ones figured out, but now they're starting to do the smaller ones and the minor roles, and who's doing what, like cinematography, the lighting, set design. They're figuring all that stuff out. They also try to add a senior producer on this. So Miles Teller, his character Al Ruddy, is the main producer, and he's the only producer, and that's in his contract. And the main guy's like, they try to like, hey, we got the senior producer. Can we have him tag along so he can make the decisions? And he's like, no, I'm the main producer, but if you want him to come along, sure, but I am saying what the fuck I want to say. And it's a friction that you guys, I'm sure it will enjoy. And I mean, it has to be true since it was in this, I'm assuming. But the filming location of the wedding, there's a dark side to that story of how they filmed there. And I don't want to give it away. I want you guys to watch it. It's kind of a spoiler-ish. But it was something like, ooh, I didn't know that. And that really kind of, damn. But I'm not surprised. It's the Mafia. So throughout these episodes, you get a bunch of quotes, and I love these quotes. And this episode, you have a quote from Robert Evans, the head studio of Paramount Plus. He goes, "Last night was out of sight, right?" Again, last night was out of sight, right? As in, last night we got fucked up, we did some cool shit, and now it's forgotten. He is definitely the Bachelor in this miniseries. He reminds me of Bruce Wayne, the Christian Bale, the Bachelor type. 100%. And I love this. But no, overall, this episode I absolutely love so far. Out of the 5 episodes, this is my favorite so far in this. I absolutely love because it's the shit is starting to roll. They're starting to actually get stuff going. You get Marlon Brando, Al Pacino. You get more of Al Pacino in this episode also. So again, fantastic. I absolutely love this. So, all right, moving on to episode 5, Sexy Monkeys. Remember, if you go to jail, do not drop the soap.